young lady are going to have such a good time with Nana tonight. When I was your age, Mom used to make gingerbread people, and she would let me decorate them, and I would decorate the men as princes and the ladies as princesses.
I'll make a gingerbread family with a mommy and a daddy and their little girl. They'll be just like you, Daddy, and me.
What a good idea.
Miss Raines, your mother's here to see you.
Thank you, Nettie.
Nana!
My little angel. Hello, sweetie. Oh, boy, are you strong. Mwah. Oh, where's my favorite angel?
Happy about tonight.
Lizzie.
Oh, what's happening tonight?
We're gonna make gingerbread people at your house.
Oh, are you wonderful? Are you coming too, honey?
Lizzie, why don't you go upstairs and get your things while I visit with Nana?
Okay, I'll go pack my stuff.
Good. Thank you, Nettie. Give me my bag, too. Thank you.
Mom, about tonight.
Yes, I'm having a house guest.
Yes, and I know that it's last minute, but I would really appreciate it if Lizzie could sleep over
Well,
tonight.
of course she can sleep over. I love to have her sleep over. But usually you do call me a little early to check if I'm on duty, so... Has something happened?
No. No. But I'm hoping something will.
I am almost afraid to ask what that means.
Mom, remember that I told you at the wedding that Philip and Harley were fighting? Well, I think that they are having big problems.
Oh, Beth, don't tell me you're going to use this. Take advantage and try to win Philip back.
Okay. I won't tell you. But you guessed right. Before the night is over, Philip could be mine again.
So, Frankie took Marina to see where the police horses live.
And of course now she wants a pony.
Of course. And I told her we didn't have room for a pet that big. So she says that that's okay. Her pony could live with Mrs. Pop-Up, so she won't be alone.
She's such a sweet little kid.
Guess who?
Nice hands. Strong yet gentle. RuPaul?
It is RuPaul.
Rat. I have something for you.
You have something for me?
Sure, you deserve it now. Yeah, got so distracted at the office the other day.
Well, I don't remember anything after you threw me on the desk.
This jog your memory? Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Our house! Oh, our very first house together! Oh, this is like a dream come true.
All right.
Hey. Hi.
Hey.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to Mexico. I gotta get a divorce, a quickie divorce, so I can come back here and I can marry Alan Spaulding. Because I know in my head that man still loves me. All I have to do is I have to get to him and I have to explain why I did the things I did, and then everything's gonna be okay. I just know everything's gonna be okay and I'm gonna be Mrs. Alan Spaulding. I just know. I just have to be Mrs. Alan Spaulding. And I'm finally gonna be able to get back at Reba. I just gotta get out of here or I'm not gonna be able to do anything. How am I gonna do that? Oh, hi. Hi. You know, I meant to tell you something. Yeah, I don't like the other cards. They're not as nice or as handsome as you are.
Thanks. Yeah, you have a visitor.
What? Who?
This way, sir.
Alan!
Thank you.
Alan. Oh, God. I knew what you thought about it. You would forgive me. I knew it. You look good. It's really nice to see you, Alan. And I don't blame you for being mad at me, but I want you to know something. I've really learned my lesson. Look at this place. This place is worse than County General. I mean, the people in County General, they couldn't help the way they were. But here, these people, they're criminals. You know, I'm surprised I haven't gone crazy just hanging around him. And if that's not bad enough for you, you know that guy that brought you in here? He's a pervert. He's been coming on to me. He's been making these lewd suggestions about handcuffs and stuff. And I haven't been able to sleep a wink because I'm worried about what he might do to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And if that's not bad, the food here, it stinks. I've had an upset stomach ever since my first meal. I can hardly wait to go home and have a gourmet dinner with you and sleep in our bed together. I mean, this bed here, you can't even call it a bed. Look at it. I think things are crawling in it. I'm surprised I don't have head lice or fleas or anything like that. I'm so glad you came when you did come, sweetheart, because I don't know what I would have done. Worst thing about all this is that I knew that you were mad at me. And I feel really awful about what I did to you. I know that I humiliated you in front of your family and your friends and your business associates, and they probably think you're a fool for loving me, but I'm gonna prove them wrong. I'm gonna go to Mexico and I'm gonna get a quickie divorce, and then I'm gonna come back here and we can start where we finished, Ellen. We can launch off Simply Annie, Simply Annie, and we can take over Louis Oil like we planned, but then, of course, that's after we get married, And don't worry, honey, this time I don't want a big wedding, not like before. I just, a simple ceremony, or maybe we can I hear Tahiti is lovely this time of year. And we can surf and swim. We can lay out in the sun, and then at night we can make love together. I can hardly wait to be Mrs. Alan Spaulding.
I can see that.
Do you think we should get married right after I get back from Mexico, or do you think we should wait till the press blows over? You don't have to make a decision now. We have all the time in the world, all the time. Ellen, what's wrong?
Annie, I think you misunderstood my coming here. The truth is, I wouldn't marry you if my life depended on it.
Thank you, Nettie. Now I know that Harley was just Philip's rebound woman. I mean, they wouldn't have been together long anyway, but now that Philip realizes
You're hoping
that
he'll come back to you.
I know he will. And what I am doing tonight is just pushing things along a little, that's all.
Beth, I wish you'd reconsider. I mean, you're a lady. You're a beautiful, smart, intelligent woman. You could have any man you want.
Mom, I want Philip.
Honey, I think he's made it very clear that he's over you.
But that was because he thought he loved Harley, but he hasn't been over me, not really, Mom. And tonight, I am just going to remind him of that.
This isn't like you at all, Beth.
What? Because I want to put my family together, I want to give Lizzie her father back? Well, I think it is the smartest thing I have ever done, and I just wish that I had done it sooner.
Sweetie, I don't blame you for wanting Philip. I don't like how you're going to go about it tonight.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I guess being on my own has changed me in some ways for the better, in some ways not. But now I know that if I want something, I have to go after it, and that is what I plan to do.
What if you're wrong and Philip doesn't love you anymore?
That is not possible. Philip and I spent too many years trying to be together. Philip loved me with all of his heart, and something like that does not just completely go away, ever.
All right, I've never had a love like that. I don't know, Beth.
Well, you know what, Mom? I do know. And I know that without Philip, I feel empty. It's like I'm not whole. Philip and I have been together for as long as I can remember. I will never forget the prom. When I was dancing with Rick and Philip was with Mindy, and I remember that when our eyes met, I knew what true love was. And you see, without Philip, I feel like a part of my soul is